everyone, Maya here from My Storybook, and welcome back to today's interactive read aloud. This one is perfect for Halloween, and it features one of our favorite characters, Bruce the bear. He's a grumpy bear, and he is back for some Halloween spooky fun. This one is going to be hilarious and just the right amount of spook, my friends. All right, can you show me a grumpy face like Bruce the bear before we get started? He kind of like furrows his eyebrow like that, right? Okay, my friends. Well, double thumbs up if you are excited to celebrate Halloween. Or do you think Halloween is scary or not so spooky? It can be a mix of both. Okay, well, we have a fun and slightly spooky story for you today. So double thumbs up if you're ready to get started. Excellent. Let's begin. The title of today's interactive read aloud is Bruce in the Legend of Soggy Hollow. Woo! Written and illustrated by Ryan T. Higgins. That means that he's the author, he wrote all the words, and the illustrator, he drew all the very funny pictures. So, Bruce in the Legend of Soggy Hollow. A legend is like a really old, famous story. A legend. And Soggy Hollow is where they live. What do you notice going on the cover? Bruce is kind of wearing an interesting costume. I wonder what he's dressed up as. I see this one has like a pumpkin on his head. Lots of candy. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Legend of Soggy Hollow. Here's our title page. That's the title of our book, Bruce in the Legend of Soggy Hollow, and our author and illustrator. Bruce was a bear without holiday spirit, which means he doesn't really like holidays, right? He didn't like Easter. He didn't like Christmas. And he didn't like Thanksgiving at all. My friends, do you like those holidays? I like those holidays. And he especially did not like Halloween. Year after year, Bruce grumped about tricks. He grumped about treats. And he grumped about visitors showing up at his door. Trick or treat! He said, I'm not happy about that. Look at all those people dressed up. My friends, look at all the different costumes. If you are celebrating Halloween, my friends, what are you going to be for Halloween this year? That looks like a cool costume. No matter how hard Bruce's family tried, they could never get the old bear excited about Halloween. But this year, they had an idea. What do you think their idea is going to be to get Bruce excited about Halloween? What would you try to do to get him excited? Maybe help him through a haunted house. Let's act out a scary story. How about the Legend of Soggy Hollow? Oh, so they want to act out a story? I'll get the dress-ups, nibs, find a couple friends to help. I'm on it. Oh, do you think Bruce is going to like that idea? Look, ta-da, a couple of friends. So a couple usually means like two. Did they get a couple of friends, or how many did they get? They got a lot of friends. I should have gone to bed in September. He's like, I should have hibernated and not been up for Halloween. The stage was set and the story could begin. So they're going to act out a scary story. That might be fun. All right. So notice this, my friends. I see this fancy writing in this paper right here. It's like parchment paper, this old paper. And whenever the story is in this old parchment paper, that means that's the story they're acting out. So it's kind of like a book within a book. I'm going to read this. This is going to be the story they're acting. And then all the speech bubbles are the story of the characters, like Bruce the bear and his friends. So here's the story that they're acting out. Long, long ago, our town of Soggy Hollow was embroiled in a nameless battle. It was stuck in the middle of a battle. As the legend has it, one of the soldiers, that's me, who says little mouse, lost his horse just before he, too, was never seen again. Some say his spirit still wanders these woods, asking passerbys for their horse. Ooh, give me your horse. Oh, that's a spooky voice. His name is lost to history. He is known only as the Horseless Horseman of Soggy Hollow. Oh, horseless horseman. He has no horse. Oh, pointing out. I didn't see where it's going because it got a pumpkin on his head. Years later, a school teacher named Ichabod Bruce moved to town. And Bruce is like, wait, what? You're playing Icky Bob, Bruce. So he's playing Icky Bob. What do you think he thinks about that? He's like, I'm not wearing this. It's got some angry noises here. Can you make an angry noise? Guess he's wearing the costume. He was sweet-natured and known for giving his students tasty treats. Does that sound like Bruce to you? Bruce, you're supposed to give out candy to all the kids. No, says Bruce. So Bruce is going to wear the costume, but he doesn't want to cooperate with anything else. He loved to sing You're supposed to sing. I don't sing. He loved to dance. You're supposed to dance. I don't dance. So Bruce is not going to do any of these things because he's a grumpy bear, right? And he was smitten. That means he was in love with the clever and charming Miss Camilla Van Muffel. Oh, and what does Bruce think about that? Bruce is like, ah. One night, the schoolmaster rode his horse to the home of Miss Van Muffel to ask her for her hand in marriage. Bruce, more angry sounds. Can you make an angry Bruce sound? Riding his horse, rocking horse, rock, rock, rock. Along the way, he began to imagine ghosts and goblins behind every tree. Boo! Ah! Alas, it was a frazzled and frayed Ichabod who arrived at the Van Muffel manor at their home. But Miss Van Muffel eased his nerves by quickly accepting his proposal. That means she said yes. Proposals when he asked her to marry him, and she said yes. He brimmed with joy and excitement. He was super happy. Yay! Is that how Bruce looks? How does Bruce look? Does he look filled with joy and excitement? Not excited. Opposite of that. To celebrate, the newly engaged couple went for a moonlit stroll on Ichabod's faithful steed, but they were followed. Who is following them? The horseless horseman. And as the school teacher and Miss Van Muffel leaned in to exchange true love's first kiss, the horseless horseman crept up from behind. Bruce, this is for you two smooching. How does Bruce feel about smooching? Now that scares Bruce. Wait, my dumpling, come back. We didn't finish our big scene. Bruce is like, no way, I'm not smooching anyone. That scared Bruce. Not far from the crowd, the woods were dark and quiet, except for the plodding, soft footsteps of a lonely spirit. Oh, woe is me. Another Halloween, and here I am, horseless as usual. Sigh. Wait a minute. Is this the real horseless horseman? Oh, so the actual horseless horseman is actually here creeping about in the woods, my friends. Other than that, there wasn't a sound. Except for the thrashing of a bear fleeing through the forest. Crash, bash. He's like, oh, what is that? And so he sees the bear and he's like, oh, give me your horse. That sounds like the horseless horseman. Out of the way, Bruce says. So Bruce is like, I have no time for this. Get out of my way. And aside from those sounds, it was eerily quiet. Clippity, clippity, clop. Until... who do you think is chasing after Bruce? That sounds like the moose, except for the thunderous galumping of a moose in pursuit. Give me your horse. And he sees a big moose and he's like, oh, ah. Nibs, you're in between me and my big scene. So Moose thinks that that's Nibs. And that Moose thinks that Nibs is between her and Bruce. But wait a minute, is that really Nibs? That's not their friend. I think that's the real horseless horseman. He's like, ah, get me out of here. So he's running. Bruce is running. Now he's on the horse. He's on Bruce, on the horse. And there they're going. What's going on? What's going on? Tell me the story. There's no words. Oh my goodness. But even ghosts can't run forever. Did we lose that frightful creature, he says? There you are. Ah, there they go. And what's going on, our friends? Tell me the story. He's chasing them. The moose is chasing them. They're running. Bruce is running. And uh-oh, Bruce is running. He's not looking where he's going. And what's going to happen? The spirit of Halloween was in the air. And so was Bruce. And there goes all the candy. And how does everyone feel? Yay, candy, candy. How does Bruce feel? Bruce is like, oh my gosh. Yay, hooray, candy. Thanks, Bruce. And the moose finally got Bruce in her arms. Then Camilla finally got her big scene, my hero. And the school teacher and his betrothed were never seen again in Soggy Hollow because they moved to Connecticut. But the tale of the horseless horseman is told on cold nights around bonfires. The end. That was the end of the story. They're acting out, and the mice were happy, and the crowd was happy. And look how full of Halloween cheer Bruce is! Ah! Look at what did they do to the pumpkin? They drew a smiley face. How do you think Bruce is really feeling under that pumpkin head? Probably not smiling right, grumpy. Nibs, how did you get back here so fast? I never left. My costume was stuck. Then who did we meet in the woods? Says the moose. And even the Halloween spirits were filled with the spirit of Halloween. Whee! Oh, the horseless horseman finally got his horse that Bruce was riding. Oh, the end. Well, that's a happy ending for Bruce and this horseless horseman and all of his friends, my friends. That was kind of spooky that they actually met the real horseless horseman, although they didn't even know, right? What was one of your favorite parts? That was a good part, my friend. I enjoyed that one. Well, I thought it was really funny how they were acting out the story and that everything that Bruce was supposed to do, he didn't want to do. That was really silly. And I thought it was kind of spooky how they met the horseless horseman. But the horseless horseman seemed kind of nice. Alright, my friends, well, I hope you enjoyed this story. There is a craft that goes with it if you want to check it out. This link to the craft template is linked down below. But here you can make your very own Bruce, and you can either make up your very own legend, spooky story. So you can write your name here. I put Kyle in the Legend of San Diego, put where you live. And then inside you can draw a picture and write your own little spooky story that maybe you can act out. That would be really fun. Or you can share how you have Halloween spirit, like the spirits of Halloween, and everyone had Halloween spirit at the end of the story. And you can share what your costume is, your favorite candy, something spooky, your jack-o'-lantern, and share how you have Halloween spirit. So these two different crafts are available. You can find the craft templates down below on my blog. Otherwise, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's interactive read aloud. If you'd like to join for more reading adventures, please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love hearing from all of you, so if you ever want to share some of your own reading adventures, please reach out. You can find me on all the social media links down below. Otherwise, until next time, my friends, happy spooky reading!